Alright guys, yeah, pretty bummed out with this video. I'm just going to explain it to you just now. I've got two GoPros. I've got a Hero 7 Silver and I've got a Hero 7 Black. And my Hero 7 Black came off my Habeo car at about 80 mph an hour and smashed the front lens. So I ordered a new one, looked all good. And I watched the video back now and all the footage is blurry, so I've searched the wrong lens or I've got it on wrong or something, but the picture isn't too good, so I can only apologise about that. The video will get better because I'll be using this camera at the end of it, but it's just been a disaster for Big Pop-Up RC today. Obviously you'll see what happened with the Lasernut, then after that I went to have a shot with my Mojave, had a problem with that, and now I come back to edit and I'm getting more problems, so it's probably one of the days I should have just not bothered, but I just thought, you know what, I'll just put it up anyway for you guys to see. Not everyone has to be perfect every time, it's just part of the hobby and things like that, I suppose. So yeah, I hope you like it. If you do, please subscribe, and yeah, I'll get on with the video now. Just thought I'd let you know first. We go for the first test of the Lasernut on the hounds. Me being stupid this morning, I've forgot my GPS, so I've still got the stock gearing in it anyway. I wanted to do a wee run with that first to make sure everything's okay, so we'll see what it's like. I think it's going to be pretty good. I'll get a GPS, if this all goes well with no issues, I'm going to gear it up and I've looked at my speed run spot tomorrow and I'll get a GPS run with it there. But just now I'm just going to go a wee bit away from the Land Rover and get over into a bit of shelter because it's a little bit windy just now, so we'll see how this handles. Pretty fun actually. It's kind of maxing out really quick though. Oh, wheel off, wheel off. What have we got? What's happened? I think it might be these, either back nut or one of these spacers I've got on. See, this is why I didn't want to go out and do a straightaway run. So I thought there could be potential issues. So let's see what's happened here. Yeah, so wheel nuts came off there. So what I have to do is, I had them all tight on. Classic Lasernut issue with the wheel nuts, but with the hub adapters and that, it's maybe not ideal. So yeah, that'll be a short video, guys. Alright guys, I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty damn disappointed in that there. I kind of had a feeling it was going to happen. I'm not going to blame the Lasernut for the wheel coming off, because what the problem is you can see, I'll try and zoom in with the camera here. Obviously I've got my 17mm hex adapter on top, so when I put this on, obviously you've got the 17mm at the back of the wheel, and I've got a bearing here just now because I lost the little plastic spacer when that wheel came off, but it fits perfect anyway. But basically the wheel's going on here, so if I can get it on, so the camera in front of me, the wheel goes on here. There's a hole in there obviously to get filled in, so that spacer does a good job, holds it nice and tight. Then you've got a washer to put on, then you've got your nut. But you can see with the standard washers, there's basically no thread left by the time you put that on. So on the front wheel here, I've got one of my own washers that I've got just out of my toolbox, and I've got about just over half, maybe 3/4 thread on at the front to hold it on, but it's still not ideal, so I'm going to have to come up with something else to get these hubs adapted better. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it, so I don't want to kind of botch it up again and lose another wheel and just go through the hassle, because the intention here is to try and get a speed run out of the car, so everything needs to be right. So I think I'm going to have to put these gold hounds on hold for a little while. Not going to lose the idea, because for that 20 seconds of driving, it actually felt quite fun, really under geared. But obviously, like I said in the video previously, that I've not upped the gearing or anything yet. I didn't want to do that until I knew everything was right. So I don't know how I'm going to get it done, unless, the only way I can think of maybe doing it might be a bit fiddly, but these little hexes that are on here, if I kind of like either file them down or saw them half thickness so it goes further in, that might give me a bit more room at the end of the rod to get the nut on. But we'll do this sort of off camera, and once I get it figured out, I'll come back to you guys with that. But there's a rough idea of what it would have been like with the hoons, and yeah, I done that video. I was a little bit disappointed, so I took my Mojave out, not to record or anything, just to have a little play, and that broke down on me too. So I'm just having one of the mornings. It's part of the hobby, I suppose, but it's a little bit gutting. But what actually happened to that was I've got it in my Land Rover just now. It's not in the house, but the top, obviously you've got the top and the bottom arm on the Mojave, and there's the pins, like the pin here on the top. Well, the thread and the plastic on the other side, that's actually stripped out, so I'm going to have to get a replacement part for that to thread it in, because the bolt won't hold in, and once the bolt pulls out a little bit and the arm loosens, the drive shaft's coming out the cup and I'm losing drive. So yeah, not been a good morning for Big Papa Paul RC, but part of the hobby. I mean, it's fun driving them, fun taking them out and stuff. Fixing it's also fun too, so we'll get this all worked out. But hope you enjoyed the video. Short and sweet, not really what I wanted to give you guys, but if you did like it, please subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.